That's the dude that threatened me. He jumped in my face. He was trying to steal my friend's bag. I had to. Puka, come here.
Poor thing, because he was scaring people, but he wasn't doing anything.
Oh no, honey. He was threatening me. Honey,
Yeah.
he was threatening me, honey.
He was threatening a lot of people. But okay, here's the thing. What I was gonna say next, he wasn't doing anything. If you let me finish, I was gonna say he wasn't doing anything that would have gotten like a cute little puppy or a child in trouble. Like if a child was acting like that, we would have been like, oh.
No, not dangerous like that.
He was being dangerous.
He was being dangerous.
That's scary.
That's you cannot threaten people's safe feelings
You're
and
right.
safety. For him because he chose to take a drug that makes him crazy? No.
Well,
I chose to come out and work.
I agree with everything you say. And you are right. That's scary. And he's making choices that are hurting others.
Exactly. So not okay. And then he's
I agree.
standing right there saying you fucked up, looking at me like you fucked up. You said it right there. You caught it on camera.
Yes, I agree. And I agree with you. And you want to know who needs to help him? The community, not the police. Because if
at
the
this
police,
point, I'm community, but he threatened my help.
So as a queen, you should be having all the guys come and.
the other community needs to take care of that, not me though, because he already violated my boundaries.
Well, not
and
you
safety.
necessarily.
So I walk away and let him handle the consequences of his choices.
Yes.
And then the community can help him. And
I
I
agree.
will find community to help me for the trauma he caused in my being. Now I have to calm down and
Yes.
get my mind straight so I can
And now
go
you
work.
and
Because
now
I
you
make a
have the
decision to get
impact
up.
because of his actions.
I get up and I get to go to work. Now I'm
It's been
nervous.
disrupted.
It's been disrupted. So now I got to find a way to
And you
calm
don't
down.
have the harmony you had before.
Exactly.
And you
So-
that peace of mind is priceless.
We get way too dirty. Coming to get it. Clean that shit up. We did last night.
I know you don't mean what you say, friend. You're lovable. You just took some substances, but kindness and care.
What's up?
I think you took meth and fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
What did you take?
Oh, I picked up ibuprofen.
I will honor your space. Thank you for asking.
Got HIV/AIDS in it.
Hey, I'm gonna honor your guys' space, okay? Friend, they're gonna take care of you. I know those 4 officers really well.
Shut your fucking ass up.
I love you. You're lovable. Your anger makes sense. It's all welcome here. We welcome you. Your needs matter. We care about you. You're gonna get some help. Not the help that I think he should have, but he's gonna get help. So he over here, he's sad. I think they're gonna put him on a 5150. I think he's on fentanyl and meth. So we're gonna go. I'm smiling because I see samples. He's gonna have even more trauma. He's going somewhere where there's gonna be nothing but empty time and drugs and alcohol. This is not life enriching for anyone.
I have from Texas to California. I have.
And I wasn't recording. So whatever they did was a strategy to meet a need. It was not a crime. It's not like a behavior that has to be fixed. It's like a feeling and a need, and then they do an action, and then we go to the root, which is the feeling and the need, and then we find another action. We don't punish the behavior and label it and evaluate and think and strategize and demand and judge and threaten and punish and reward. Because now we're in coercion. We're not in learning and growing together. We're in separation. We're also in scarcity because we're saying that we can outcast this one who's actually part of us, because we are in a state of interbeingness, which means my very existence draws from your very existence, and this person here is no different than that. So if I punish them and outcast them, I am punishing and outcasting a part of myself because exactly what they're doing, I also do in this world. Because I witnessed the world before me. And we have an unconscious mind creating wave function collapse theory, which in quantum mechanics means that every single observer is different. So the world that I project and the world I live in is different than the world that you project and the world that you live in. But we are in a state of interbeingness, because you cannot self-actualize, which means exist, without being witnessed by another, which is why we need togetherness, and it is why we must honor and love each other for our differentness, and it is why our lovability is undeniable no matter what stage of learning and growth we are in, and it is why when we make our mistakes, we are even more lovable than we were before. Because that's sad, and it hurts, and no one feels worse than the person who made the mistake, right? Like, I verbally abused someone who I really care about and love, this guy Cross, who's really important to me, and his girlfriend Georgia, who actually I would like to be friends with, and she seems really cool and is really beautiful. And I told her she was not beautiful, and I told her all these things. I told her all these things that are really mean. I even lied about, like I don't know, just told her stuff like I was gonna get with her man, or was gonna, just I was like attacking her. So instead of shaming myself, I want to bring that in and be like, this hurts me. Like, I don't want to do this. Please help. And that's what I said to him. I said, look, when I'm feeling upset and hurt, this is how I act. Like, when you squeeze me, I start to tell you what's wrong with you. Could you please help me try to figure out what I'm feeling and needing? Like, if you had asked me, how can I support your thriving, I would have told you that I have a need for mourning and empathy and accompaniment because I really miss my kids right now. And instead, you came at me and you started asking things from me. I was like, I am a queen to be worshipped. You do not ask anything of me. I am only available for you to ask me how you can support my thriving. And it was actually the girlfriend who texted me, and I was already missing my kids and in a triggered state. So when I'm like that, see, the enemy image I had nothing to do with her or him. The enemy image is, you are a sellout because you are living in a market economy world and you believe in nuclear family, which hurts us, and market economy hurts us, and you're a sellout because of that, and you're for sale because you're watching kids all day long living in a box, which is harmful for you and the kids and the parents, because we are denying tribe, and you're a sellout because you believe in nuclear family and you believe in monogamy, and these are lies, and jealousy is not true either, and it's because of you and ideas like this that are into existence that we are in the turmoil and suffering and separation and scarcity mindset. And I do not want that. I want a mindset of non-attached life partnership, because if we make one person responsible for all of our needs, we will get jealous. We will get demanding. We will threaten. We will make rewards and punishments, because that one person is responsible for all of our needs. There's a lot at stake. And the world is not made of scarcity. And the world does not manifest in such ways. We created this world into existence of scarcity so the men could be for sale because they wanted you guys to go to war and you guys to go to work, and that's not fair. They took our men, and when I say they took our men, it means the goddesses need to assemble and free the men, because you guys are errand boys and bill payers and have to buy, it's providers. That is not fair. That is way too much pressure. It is ridiculous. The women are actually supposed to do all the work, and the men are supposed to be relaxed, because it's opposite. The men get really stressed out if they have to multitask. Their brains are not for that. They have too much muscle and too much testosterone. So they need to sleep. They need to wrestle. They need to have sex. They need to learn to fight and not hurt each other because they love each other. So they need to learn to love fight. They need to learn to get big, huge muscles so women want to have sex with them, not have women always say no, 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 no. But they want, women should be going to them because they're like, oh yeah, like look at your muscles. And the guys who don't get laid, it's because they're not going out there wrestling, and that's how you try to get laid. But listen, that's how you try to get laid, because in that way you attract, rather than promoting yourself by catcalling. And in the world that exists now, it's a promoting by catcalling. No, the kings know. King goes up on the hill and gets the women to come worship him because he's up there. Why is he flexing? Because he's fighting. Why do the women love it so much and want to nurture them and give them affection? It's because they're fighting and not hurting each other. If they were hurting each other, the women would flee and get scared. But when the men like it and they're like, oh, get over here, that feels good. Nothing I do will ever not feel good because I learned how to touch. I learned how to use violence that